Hi, this reading is for Julia Garrett. Slay, very kind soul that we've literally never met in person, but we have talked a lot, through Instagram and shit, and just a very down-to-earth, cool-ass girl, like, has given me some really good advice, and I'm very happy to be able to do this reading for her. And, you know, I was never gonna make any of my readings public, but she literally was like, girl, like, you can make it public if you want to grow your channel, and that's just so nice and sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna use this as like a message to everyone who wants to get readings from me. The way I do readings is, so I do 3-card readings. I generally do 3-card future readings. The first card may be a context card, maybe just telling me what is happening right now, just so I have some context. A lot of the readings I do, I don't really get any information on what's going on. I just kind of am like, what reading do you want? And people tell me, and then I do the reading, I don't know anything, and then they're like, it resonates. So that's really amazing to be able to, you know, do this. It's really cool that I'm using my intuition and all these amazing things and opportunities. I'm really thankful for everybody who's allowed me to do their readings, and, you know, have been honest with me. Again, if any of my readings, like, don't resonate, do not be ashamed or anything to be like, hey, this didn't resonate. It helps me grow to know if, you know, it doesn't work or not. But yeah, so this reading that we're doing is a general future reading, just to see if we're on the right path for Julia's, you know, future. She's been feeling a lot of overwhelming feelings, which is super valid. I go through that like once every 3 months. So, and I love to use the cards, you know. I recently got into them and I've been using them quite a lot, which is kind of a bit of oversaturation. I shouldn't be doing it like that, but I just love reading cards now. Like, I don't know, I've just got a knack for it, so I just feel really inclined to do it more. So yeah, that's basically the rundown. If you want to book a reading, DM me. They're free for now. I do appreciate tips. All that information you can get from me when you DM me and all that. I don't want to just put that shit out there because I don't want people to, you know, I don't know. But yeah, yeah, let's get started. I recently cleansed these. This is more just me giving some general knowledge on what I do, just so people can understand how I'm doing this. I've just got into reading cards and I just learned that I'm supposed to cleanse the cards. So, and cleansing cards kind of, what's it called? Depends on you as a person. So it could mean different things. You can cleanse them with water, smoke, sage, all this cool stuff. I use smoke, I use incense, and then I rest it on my altar. I have a kind of Mary altar. I'm really inclined in, you know, the femininity of the Virgin Mary and just feminine, you know, powerful figures and their beauty and all that jazz. So I have my own little altar going on there where I rest this with my crystals and all. So that's how I cleanse. I cleanse every day after using them. You can do cleansings after every reading, but that's just how I personally feel like I want to do it, you know. Like, tarot is a very personal connection with, you know, what the universe wants to tell you through the cards, and I just go with what my, you know, intuition and what myself is feeling to do. So that's what I'm feeling to do. I also do the 3 knocks to just clear out the last energy from the reading I did previous, and I like to, you know, keep repeating what I'm wanting to read while I read while I'm shuffling. I'm also very bad at shuffling, so you will see me be bad at shuffling, but my cards still work, so, you know, win-win. All right. So cards, please. A general future reading for Julia Garrett. The reason I'm saying her last name is because I did a reading for another Julia. So I want to make sure I'm getting the right vibes. So yeah, general future reading for Julia Garrett. 3 cards, please. Just a general future reading for Julia Garrett. Please. Ooh, okay. Oh, I got 3 cards already. Okay. So I got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Magician, all reversed. A lot of people think reversed means bad. No card is a bad card. A lot of cards are just warnings, or, you know, just making it known that, you know, you need to do some self-reflection. Again, I think I already said this, but, you know, I'm still new at all this, so I still have to search it up. I'm investing in, like, a grand book, so it's less, like, I'm typing it, you know what I mean? I want it to be, like, something I can study. I kind of want to make my own binder and, like, really get into it and, like, design my own pages, like, you know, have fun with it. But, you know, gotta wait for that monies, you know. A website I really like to use is Biddy Tarot. I feel like they really help me understand. Alright, so, off the first card, Queen of Wands. You have reached a very good spot in your life where you have a lot of self-respect and confidence. You know yourself on a very deep level, and you know your personal truths and your belief systems, which is great. You know what you stand for, and you're not moved by anyone else. You can be a little more introverted. You prefer to, like, be kind of a wallflower, you know. You like spending time, and might just in nature spend more time alone, because you like to connect with your inner self and hear your inner voice, which is beautiful. I feel like I'm the same, because, you know, I don't really like going out. We've had conversations about this prior to, like, readings, just, like, you know, better understanding ourselves, and that's just a really beautiful thing to be able to do. So you're doing good in that nature, but you may need to invite your energy and rebuild your sense of self. You may have, you know, caved, or, you know, had that temptation of others, and you may have handed over your inner self and your power to these people, and you care about their thoughts and opinions. Now you need to bring it back and go back to that original, you know, self-respect, confidence queen, because you're getting into, like, what is this person thinking? Like, people, like, you know, just get back into that discovery, you know, discover who you are, and be courageous in yourself and expressing yourself. Even if it's different from what other people expect of you, do what you want to do. That's what the cards are screaming at me. They're just telling me that, you know, you're kind of putting your power in other people's hands, and you need to go back to that, I hate to say it, but girl boss energy. That gave me, I'm cringing too, guys. Page of Wands reversed is the next card. So this for me is, like, right now you're feeling like this, and this is kind of like the nearest future. So the Page of Wands. Also, sorry if you hear children outside. My family is staying with me right now. My brother's family. He's got kids. He's an adult now, unlike me. Okay, yeah. You're self-limiting yourself with your beliefs. Maybe somebody else has influenced that feeling in you, you know? Something new is coming. and you haven't expressed it to the world. You may just need to allow yourself to play in this idea. Don't force anything though. Allow it to feel natural. You may be feeling kind of stressed to do whatever it may be because of outer ideas or outer people or whatever, but again, you need to realign with your self-confidence and the self kind of love that you have always had it for yourself, and respect, and your ideology and all that. You need to go back to that, because right now you're kind of like forcing something. You're forcing something, and you're kind of like wanting something to happen fast, when really, creativity doesn't really work in that way. Creativity is kind of like something you have to sit with, and it sucks because sometimes we just really want to do something, and like we're not having the ideas that are like mind-blowing, and so we like force something that's like not as good, and then it's like, what am I doing? Like, should I even be doing this? But you kind of need to allow and sit with your creativity, or with whatever it may be that you want to prosper. You need to sit with it, with that idea, and allow it to open up for you. You may have felt like you didn't succeed the first time. And that's kind of scaring you off from trying to try anything else. But just because you didn't succeed the first time doesn't mean that what you're doing or the concept is wrong. It may just be the execution that needs more time. Oh, bless me. You may be just really needing a new personal and spiritual discovery, and you know deep down that looking for others for the answer is not what you need. You need to go home to yourself, go home inside, and sit and think and reflect, and allow that awakening to happen. The last card is the Magician reversed. Oh my god. Oh my god. That wasn't to your reading. The website is just like lagging. Alright, I had to take a break because my Wi-Fi went down, guys. So sad, but it finally loaded. I don't know if anybody else has this, but like my Wi-Fi has like 2 Wi-Fis. It's like really fucking weird. But anyways, so yeah, back to what we were saying. You're kind of exploring what you want and what you want to happen. The universe will work out how this can happen. You kind of just need to pick what you want. Stay attuned to your intuition and pay attention to all the opportunities you can get. You have many skills and talents, but your real potential is not being maximized. You have so much more to give. And right now you're probably great at what you're doing, but you feel like you're not allowed to nurture and explore the skill. What needs to change for you to be able to reach your fullest potential? Yeah, there's just a lot of, you know, inner sorry, it's like literally tweaking. It's like, please stop reading. There's just so much that you want to do, probably. And somebody may have made a comment, or you're allowing other people's success or other people's commentary affect your inner divinity. From this card, we know that you're very high, you have very high self-respect, and you know yourself. That's something not a lot of people can say. Come back to this so you can choose what you want, instead of feeling like you're limiting yourself because of everything else. You kind of need to figure out what you need and what you want to get to the opportunities of it all. But again, you need to reconnect. There may have been something that has allowed you to disconnect from your usual self-respectful, like all great, amazing, slay person you are, and it's causing you to doubt. But to return to this, we need to go through this, you know? So don't think of it as like, damn, it's just kind of a new opportunity to become even more fulfilled and even more, you know, aligned with what you want to become. I hope this reading helped. Again, please leave a review. You can leave a comment since this will be public. Just letting people know like how this helped you, and you know, all that jazz. If it did not resonate, do not feel ashamed or anything to let me know, because you know, I want to know, you know. Yeah, thank you. Also, if anybody wants me to do the reading, DM me.